Sheep and Wolf Story. In every era, children have liked interesting stories. They have always loved to read stories. Through this, they are not only entertained but also learn some moral and social values. So today, we have one more interesting story with a valuable moral. This story is about a wolf who is always hungry. He always dreamed of eating some delicious meat and kept his eye on the flock of sheep and plans to eat them one by one. But one should never do bad to anyone or hurt anyone because, in the end, bad happens with the bad, and no evil can ever go unpunished. In this chapter, we will read a similar sheep and wolf story. The Wolf and the Sheep. Characters in the sheep and wolf story. 1. Wolf. He was a big bad wolf who always kills other animals and turns them into a meal for himself. 2. Sheep. Sheep lived in the same place where all other animals lived. They were very afraid of the wolf. 3. Shepherd. He was there for the safety of the sheep. Sheep were guarded by the shepherd. He takes care of the sheep and protects them from the shepherd. The story. There was a big bad wolf. One day he went to play golf. He got very tired as he played. So he lay down to rest under a tree. He was feeling very hungry. He needed some food. He saw some sheep walking across the grass. Wolf was very tempting to eat the sheep. He thought that he can roast the lamb in the pan or make soup of the sheep and drink. But the sheep were guarded by a shepherd. He took care of the sheep from the wolf. Every day wolves tried to kill sheep, and the shepherd came to save the sheep. One day the wolf was walking and found the skin of a sheep. He thought of a great plan. He wanted to surround himself so that when he went to kill the sheep, the shepherd would not identify him. He moved slowly into the flock of sheep. No one knew that he was the wolf under the sheep's skin. He then led a sheep out of the group and cooked it in a pan. A wolf in sheep's clothing. This became his daily routine. He went in sheepskin and led a sheep from the group. He made new dishes daily and filled his hunger. But bad deeds never go unpunished. Evil is always ruined. Farmer and sheep. One day shepherd noticed the number of sheep getting lesser day by day. He decided to know the reason behind this. The next day, he went to the pen with the other sheep and tied them with chains. A farmer came out to cook a large meal and was looking for a big fatty sheep. He caught the wolf in sheep's skin. He cooked the wolf in a pan, and this was the end of the big bad wolf. Moral of the story. Evil deeds have an evil end. Whenever anyone is done wrong, the same will happen to him. Wolf died in the end with the help of the shepherd and the farmer's cleverness. Summary. As you can see, every story has its message to convey to the readers. This story is about the wolf and the flock of sheep who were protected by a shepherd. It taught us that it does not hurt anyone because, in the end, bad happens with the bad. Thanks for watching.